Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Hollywood. Today, this video, there's not gonna be no riding, so this is what you came to see. I'm sorry, but this is gonna be a video on all the mods I've done to my bike, about future mods, what I want to, like, future plans and everything like that. So a lot of this stuff was done before I got the bike. The bike came like this, alright? So to start off, this is a 2020 S1000rr with the M package, I think the comfort package, and the carbon package and stuff like that. I think those are the only three you can get. I think it came with everything. So with that being said, it came with that front tire hugger, that's carbon. Came with the side panels right here, that's carbon. Came with the rear tire hugger and chain guard, that's carbon. And the front sprocket cover is carbon. Those aren't carbon. I think the other piece on the other side is carbon, like on that side, like that piece right there. But I guess let's just work from front to back. I'm gonna go through the mods first, and then afterwards I'll talk about what I want to do to the bike and future plans. So I guess we'll just start from the top. So this is I actually don't know what brand this is because I got it from my friend. He already had a blacked out windscreen on his bike, but this is the one that he had on there. And then when he ordered new fairings to make his bike full carbon, he got an extra one. So this is the one that came off of his bike. It was a 2022 S1000rr. I'll have a video on that, so if y'all want to see it, that's on my channel. I think it's like he revealed his full carbon BMW whatever. So that's what that video is. So this was free. I'm sorry. Next, we have the NRC block offs. I believe those were $20 or $15 on Revzilla. They just make the bike look so much more cleaner. And excuse the bike, I know it's dirty. I need to go after this video. I'm actually going to go take it to get washed. So yeah, excuse the bike. These are about 15-20 bucks on Amazon. If I can find the link or Revzilla, I'll throw it in the description. I did have Rizoma stealth mirrors on here. Me personally, I'm more of a wider dude up top, so my freaking arms run the way of seeing behind me, so I didn't like the way that they looked on the bike either. So I sold them to my friend, same friend that gave me this for free for about 50 bucks, and he put them on his other bike and sold them with that bike. This all came with the bike. This came with the bike, but they are Rizoma levers, and I like what it did with the bike. So this is black, and this is kind of like a gold-ish. It matches the forks, and then you can go just about to say it matches the subframe, but depending on how you look at it, you might say it matches, some might say it don't. I just think it matches more of like the gold forks. These are CRG bar end mirrors. They were free for me, okay? They were free for me, but these adapters on the inside, these are $30 a piece. Yes, you heard that right. A piece adapters. That's 30 and 30. That's $60 for an adapter that you need to run these mirrors. I had to get the same adapter from my other BMW, if y'all watched my mod list on that, my video on that. But those were not $30 a piece. I don't know what happened. They went up, man. They were like $15 and they gave you two. Or they were $30 and they gave you two. Now they're $30 a piece. I got this little brake fluid sock cover, send nudes. I think that was $10 on Amazon. Same thing with this. I got this either from Amazon or Motovlogging. It's about like $5, $6, $7, something like that. Something pretty fairly cheap. Frame sliders. I get a lot of questions about these. Yes, I know this is pointed upwards. I need to fix it. Probably gonna do that when I get back to the house after I get done washing it. These are SW Motec. I actually had these frame sliders from my other bike because if y'all remember, I got hit on my other bike, my 2011, and when I went down, this side took all the damage and this handlebar. On the other side, it was damage free. So I only had to order one, or I ordered another set, so I ended up having three different my bad, sorry. I ordered another set. I only had to end up using one, and so then I had two left over, and then I put those two on this bike. Now the only thing that gets me with these frame sliders is how this gen is uneven. If you can tell, this side's a little bit higher, more to the front. This one's back and a little bit lower. That bothers me when I get front shots of my bike. It kills me. I don't know if they make any frame sliders. I mean, now I can, well, this is not even a bolt. I know on my 2011 there used to be a bolt right here and a bolt right there, I believe. Don't quote me on that. That you can use either one for frame sliders, but obviously there's not a bolt right there, or I don't think, yeah, there's not a bolt right there. It's just one of these little fasteners. But yeah, these are awesome frame sliders. It took all the damage on my last bike. It saved me a lot. The only thing that messed up my last bike, my exhaust got a little bit of road rash. It crushed my handlebar because it hit this and then it toppled over. My handlebar took a lot of the force as well as this, but I swear by those frame sliders. I want to say I still have one of my frame sliders that was damaged. If I do, I'll try to throw a picture up. If not, fuck it. So this bike, like I said, this bike came with a lot of stuff. So the exhaust came with Acura stainless steel headers and mid pipe, and it came, the guy that I bought it from, I think he bought it with the headers and the mid pipe, and the factory put on the stock silencer. But when I got it, it had the stock silencer on it, Acura headers and mid pipe. And so if you want to buy that brand new, it's about $1,500. And then of course you also got to buy the slip-on, which is about $800. That's going to put you around like 23, 24, somewhere in that ballpark. But yeah, so with that being said, my slip-on here, now this is a full exhaust system now. Before, you guys know, I had the stock silencer on it. I liked the way it sounded. It popped, it crackled, it sounded great, but I wanted to be loud and obnoxious like always. So this is a this is a slip-on from eBay. I paid, I think, $160 for it. No, this is not a Akrapovic slip-on. This is a sticker. Now I am thinking about taking that sticker off to give it more of like a cleaner look, but my only thing is I don't know how it's going to look on the underside. But I do need to clean this slip-on anyways, because I think I have a few fingerprints on it from when I installed it that are now burned in there, which I don't even know if I can get off, but that is going to be a challenge for me. My selfie stick. Now, yes, this is zip tied on here. I haven't had any problems out of it. I will say when it's fully extended, and you're going like 140 plus, this thing bounces like crazy. It just bounces and bounces, and I think it's gonna snap. So I don't never fully extend it anymore. I only put it out just a little bit, because when you go into the app you can adjust your field of view. That's what I do now. But yes, my zip ties, they've been on here for about I'll say a little over a month, and they're still pretty good. Now I am going to go buy the Insta360 motorcycle mount and mount it either right here or right here and have it running upward. That way I can have more of like a half and half shot of the front and the back, because I like how that looks. These are carbon wheels, came with the carbon package on the bike. Tire stickers. The tire stickers I got from, I believe, tirestickers.com. They give you a recommended size, but you could also put in your tire size, which I did, and they gave me a size. I think it was like an inch, and then the front was a ½ inch maybe, or a 3/4 of an inch, something like that. But obviously, you know, the bigger is gonna go in the back, and then the front is gonna have the smaller. That ran me, I want to say roughly like 120, 130, and these are the what is it? The non-permanent ones. So these can peel off if you want them to come off. So like that, it's kind of coming off a little bit. You can peel these off or not. If you can't peel them off, you can pressure wash them off, which I've done before with the front. The other day I went to go take my bike to get washed. I was pressure washing, trying to get this to clean up a little bit, and some of it came off, but I just wiped it back on there and it was fine. Now I will say, when I get new tires, I will, well, let me just say this. Eventually, because when I go to change my oil, I'm going to be down for a couple days. So I think during that time, I'm going to actually redo my tire stickers, because I have another set of these in case of something like this happen where I can't get it clean. So I'm going to try to put those on so they can be bright in white again. But when I get new tires, I'm actually going to get the rubber ones that are permanent. And I believe you can be a little bit more aggressive with cleaning those and washing them and stuff like that, because they're on there. Like, you get this adhesive glue and you like gotta heat it up or whatever, and you put it on there. These, it's just peel the little adhesive layer on the back off and you put it on there, and that's it. That's all the glue that's being used. Oh yeah, seat cowl. This was, I want to say this was $30. This is from, I don't think it was from A Moto Fairings. I'll have to get the link because my buddy sent me the link. The same one that gave me the windscreen, he sent me the link for this. It does match the white a little bit, but I think it's a little bit brighter than this because this has been sitting out in the sun, maybe. I don't know, but don't mind this. No, this did not come with the seat cowl because I put JB Weld on here and I had my Insta360 on there. And of course, yes, I had it tethered off into my seat, so when it fell, it was just going to dangle. So I came to a stop, and that's exactly what it did. I'll even let this sit overnight for about 36 hours, and it just fell right off. So I'm going to attempt to put a GoPro mount on here and see how that does. The only reason why I didn't do that is because I didn't want the GoPro mount to heat up and then fall off anyways, because that's what my chin mount did in the Alabama heat. It just heated up and it fell off, and luckily, every time that's fallen off, I've been riding about 5-10 miles an hour, and I was able to catch my GoPro, or it was hanging by my mic cord. So, yeah. Oh, one more thing I forgot about the front on this side is these. These are actually turn signals. So, when I got the bike on, and I go to turn on my turn signal, this is flashing. Now, they do sell the ones that go the ring all the way around, and of course you have the stock ones. I think they stick out here or somewhere right there, but I know these, I believe, were like $150 or so, and then the ones that go all the way around, I think those are like $300. But these are great because these actually emit a white light down onto the ground. You've probably seen it in some of my nighttime videos. I believe it's this that's doing it, but it emits a white light down to the ground, onto the side. It's not as bright as my headlights, but it is noticeable at nighttime, which is great. And it is pretty bright at night. My only problem is that when people are in front of me, they cannot see, like we're at a intersection, they cannot see my turn signal. I don't think, at least, because they're not paying attention. Trickle charger. Like I said, a lot of stuff came with the bike. So this also came with the bike. I do not know what brand this is, but it plugs right into the one that my trickle charger that I already had at the house. And I do like this little lightning bolt, this green lightning bolt that's displaying here. That's pretty cool. The chain, the sprocket. Ordered a new chain. I just ordered a generic chain kit because the one I had, I think I had the M Endurance chain, but it had like a little bad spot in it, so I went ahead and replaced it because it was getting super loose. I tightened it up, super loose, tightened it up, super loose within like 5 minutes. And I was like, damn, like I keep tightening my chain, but it's getting back loose. So that was the problem. And I probably can tighten it up just a little bit more, but it looks about good where it's at. All right, moving right along. These are, I believe they're Light Tech chain tensioners. This also came with the bike. I'm sorry, this also came with the bike. This is a little bubble. Oh yeah, I've noticed that these stickers, they bubble up when your tires get hot, and you just push it back down, it'll come out, or pop it, whatever. These spools, these came with the bike. I don't know if he added these on himself or they actually came with the original package of the bike, but I got those. I don't know what brand they are. I don't know how much they cost. I just know that they're on there. But that is my bike. You know, of course, the M package, it came with the M seat and stuff like that. Oh, I will say, tail tidy. That is an NRC tail tidy. No, I'm not going to go back there and show you because my tag is back there. My real tag is on. I also have a fake plate with my name on it, Hollywood. I got that off of Amazon. You can just type in customizable motorcycle tag and you can put whatever you want on there. I also have a fuck me one, and I have the Hollywood one that I have on there now. But I got pulled over 2 weeks ago, and the cop was giving me a hard time. He's like, hey man, you know, I'm not gonna tell you again. You put your real tag on, go home, put your real tag on when you come through my city again. Yada yada yada. It was a state trooper. But I can't afford another ticket right now, so I went ahead and put my other one on. I only put it on to one bolt. That way when I get to like car beats and stuff, I can just take that one bolt out, slide that off, have my Hollywood one underneath, and I'll be good to go. Now, as far as future plans and mods to my bike, I want to do headlights. That is the main one I want to do, man. That, like, I have a guy on TikTok, I think his name was Retro Works or something like that. We've already been talking a little bit. We're also going to make this into a 2-part series of my headlights. Basically, I'm going to ship my headlights out to him, and he's going to put in LED lights. Now, these are already LEDs, but what I mean by LEDs, he's going to take this strip out, this bulb, and everything else out of there, put in RGB LED lights, so that way, when I go to the track, I could turn that thing red, put it in demon mode. Man, it's going to be sick, man. I'm also going to try to see if I can contact Brand Tuning, if I can customize my Race Pro Mode 1 name, so I can put it as demon mode. Because that is going to be sick, man. They're going to shit their pants when I pull up to the racetrack, and I turn that red on. Oh man, they're going to be sick. So that's another thing. That's the one thing I want to do to it. And also, I think I've been talking about this for a while now. I don't know if I mentioned it in the video, but the wrap. I want to wrap my bike. Man, I'm having a tough decision, alright. I don't know if I want to two-tone it, or if I want to do a gloss black bottom layer with a honeycomb layer on top of this color. Because I am going to get it to match my boots, by the way. So if I was going to two-tone it, I'd do this side high-vis green or high-vis yellow, and then this side gloss black. But like I said, I'm torn between the two. I think I want to do a gloss black bottom and do the honeycombs on top in that color. And then once I'm done, put a Dynasty little sticker right here. And then also, I want to put a QR code on the back here somewhere, like in this area, so like whenever I go to meets and stuff like that, people can scan it. And then also put like my Instagram name here, YouTube, whatever. Most likely gonna be my YouTube here or somewhere along here, and or even up in here somewhere, because I'm gonna wrap all this just so I can protect this paint, man. Like, I've noticed I've got paint chips up here. I don't know if you can see it, but I have paint chips, and bugs hit this thing all the time. It's white in general. It's hard to keep clean. If you've been watching my channel for a long time, you know, if you're OG, my BMW, my 2011, it was all white, and that front end, when I made a video, it was disgusting. It was just nasty. It's just hard to keep clean, and it gets dirty so fast. Same thing with the same thing with my carbon wheels. Like, brake dust is always getting on there. When you lube your chain up, all that chain lube slings back there. It's just hard to keep clean, and so that's why I want to go get it professionally detailed, then wrap it. That way I can try to preserve this paint, because once you hit a couple bugs and get those paint chips in it, it's a wrap. Like, you're going to be able to notice it. And then on top of that, I also want to do a layer of PPF just to protect my wrap. That way that's not getting chips in it, and it makes my wrap last a little bit longer. And I'm probably going to wrap this in a gloss black too, just so it'll match the color scheme, because it's not necessarily gloss, but it's dirty. So like, it has it doesn't have chips, but it has like little scrapes in it, smudges and all that, like stuff that can't be buffed out or cleaned. Like, it's just scratched up. Plus, you can't see through it anyways, so you know, it might as well wrap it gloss black so it'll match the paint. And also, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but this windscreen was also cut down as well. So I think in my last video, my race video, you could see when I was in a tuck in that video clip, like from my cell phone, I was all the way tucked, but this was not covering my head. It was probably hit me like mid visor, if not a little bit lower. But yeah, man, that is to wrap up the video. This is my 2020 BMW S1000rr in package. I do plan on getting like a camera at some point, like a little point and shoot, just so I can kind of upgrade my quality a little bit, because like I can't film everything with the GoPro. Plus, with me going to these events, it's kind of hard to shoot with the GoPro and try to get those longer distance shots, and it's just not going to work out. Like y'all saw when I won the $1,000 at the racetrack, I was like, hey, I can't zoom in or anything, and I was also in super view. Like, yeah, it's just bad. But that camera will really elevate my game. I've been thinking about getting a, oh damn, I done forgot the names, a G7X, or it was like a, man, I can't even remember. I'll have to throw the names up on the screen of what cameras I'm talking about getting. I already know which one I want at this point, because one is better than the other and it comes with a better lens. So, but if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. And guys, I checked my analytics. 97% of you guys that watch my videos are not even subscribed. So if you can do me a favor, please subscribe to my channel. Also like it for the algorithm. Comment for the algorithm. Share my video to your friends who also think about getting a bike like this, want to do similar mods, want to know where they got the parts from. I'll do answer DMs on Instagram. I know YouTube used to have DMs, but I think they took it away. But you can always comment. But if you guys enjoy the video, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, share, like I just said. Hey, wear your gear, ride safe, don't get caught in the rain. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.